I just finished Parasyte, volumes 1 to 8, and I'll tell you what's up right now. Let's talk about Parasyte, another manga I just finished not long ago, and I thought it was actually pretty good. I had this one YouTuber that told me about it, and you should check him out, Darth Penn, Manga&Comics. He told me all about this series, so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna pick this shit up, and I did. And I gotta say, I actually liked it, Darth Penn. Thank you for the recommendation. I thought it was a good read. Now let's get into it. Now basically what goes on in the story, you got these parasites that come up from space and shit, and they go into these people's heads through their ears and shit. Well, that's what they try to do, I guess, or anyways, I don't know the thing was up though, I'll tell you that. So these parasites, what they like to do, it seems like they like to go into people's ears and then attack the brain, and they become like this these humans, they become like these parasites thingy. I don't even know what to tell you, man. Some up shit. Our main character, Shinichi, was lucky though, because he was sleeping and all that. A parasite was trying to go in his ear and it couldn't because he was listening to some beats. So that guy's a lucky motherfucker, man, because you know what? He would have been fucked up, man. What happens is that instead of going into his ear, this parasite went through his hand. So now he has this fucked up hand that just looks fucked up, bro. Look at the picture, man. You see the picture? Well, that's what's up. That's what his hand looks like. Imagine that. So you know what, man? I really like Parasyte. I thought it was a fucked up story, something different from all these other mangas. If you want to check my other reviews, I got different reviews, but this was something different from all the other stuff I read. I thought it was pretty good. You know, I really thought it was interesting. Here's some of the art covers and all that, you know what I mean? I thought the art was well done. I thought it was pretty fucked up too, you know, just when you see like these humans that got fucking infested by these parasites, it just looks fucked up, man. I thought the story was good. I was into it. I was reading it. You know, I didn't really take breaks. I think at one point I actually read 3 books, well, 3 mangas or whatever in one day. So I was enjoying it and everything. So that's a good sign right there. I didn't pay much for these mangas too. They were pretty cheap actually. I think it was $11 Canadian each, which is for sure under $10 American. So that's not much for each mangas. There's only 8 of them. So you're not paying much for it there. And it's a good read. I really liked it. Now the story with Shinichi though is that he has to live this life where he's covering up what's going on with him with his hand and everything. And you know, his parents started to realize there's something going on with him. He's acting weird. This parasite is actually a smart motherfucker because Shinichi might be laying down and all that. The parasite is studying stuff, reading books and all that, because this thing communicates with Shinichi and all that. And there's even moments in the story where Shinichi would be maybe walking around and then the parasite would let him know that there's other parasites close by. So there's battles going on. So he's usually, what he's doing, he's going in and he's f***ing them up, man. Because if he doesn't do it, then he's gonna die. Now, I don't want to go too far. I'm not going to say much. Like I said, I always make these spoiler free. I don't want to tell you too much more. I don't want to spoil nothing, so I just keep it short. And like I said, I liked it. Now, when it comes to everything else, like say the character development and everything like that, I think Shinichi does develop a lot throughout the story, because you have to imagine that this thing is freaking him out. It's changing the way he's thinking. There's more things that happens later on in the story that changes things up a bit, you know? So a lot of people are realizing something's not right. But I have to say, I did like when the parasites would infest people from the brain and shit, and then their heads would open up and all that, and then everything's all f***ed up and shit, attacking people left and right. You know, I did like that, man. That was pretty sick. There's a lot of gore. There's a lot of that stuff, man. People fucking getting killed, man. Getting their heads bitten off, fucking people dying. So it has a lot of that good stuff that I like to see and what I do want to see in mangas, with all that gore and everything. I think the art was well done. I think everything was well done. And then when we come to the score, I'm going with the feels though. I'm just going with how I feel out of 10, you know, where am I putting the story at? Where am I putting the series at? So usually when I go with a score, I always take say a certain series. I know I bring it up all the time, but Monster. I always think of Monster. So I go with that. With the score I gave Monster, if you want to watch the video, I'll put it right here. Where is Parasyte at with Monster? Is it at the same level? Is it above it? Is it under it? It's not a 10 out of 10, that's for sure. I don't give this a 10 out of 10. I don't know if I want to put it at 9 as well. I'm not really sure if I want to give it a 9, but I'm gonna have to say I feel, for me, what I feel it should be an 8 out of 10. I'll say one thing, it's very cheap. It wasn't expensive, this purchase. It's worth the buy. So I would say buy that shit. I want to thank Darth, Penn, Manga&Comics for recommending this series to me. You guys should follow his channel. He has some good content. This is why I got this series, because he recommended and he told me this is it, man. He was one of my main subscribers, one of my first subscribers. So I was like, F it, man, I'm gonna do that. So I bought this stuff. I bought all of them, one shot. Like I said, it's very cheap. I don't want to go further than that. Like I said, I don't want no spoiling. I don't want to do any of that stuff. I want you guys to be able to read it and enjoy it yourself. But I'm giving it 8 out of 10. So I'm gonna end the review like that. I'm gonna keep it short. Well, I don't know if this is gonna be short. We'll see when I edit everything out. Maybe it won't. It might be long. But you know what? I don't give a f. I want to thank my subscribers, everyone that represents, that watches my videos, and all the people that I'm subscribed to. I watch your videos, don't worry. I always I do all that stuff. I might not be communicating much on social media and all that, because I'm not a social media guy. Before all this I just didn't like social media. The only thing I would use was Twitter. But Twitter was mostly for news and all that stuff. This Instagram and all this stuff, I'm just, that's not me. I don't like that shit. I did it just because I started this YouTube channel. You know, I was like, I'm gonna have to use Instagram now. Oh, I gotta use Facebook. But don't think because I don't chat up with you guys that I don't want to chat up with you guys. It's just, I don't have the time to start chatting up and having conversations that go for 2 hours, 3 hours type of shit. Don't worry, man. I still watch your stuff. You know, all the people that I'm subscribed to, I watch your stuff. I try to watch everyone's stuff, you know, and there's a lot of these guys you guys gotta check out, you know. There's a lot of these other manga, you know, like tubers out there too. I'm not saying just watch my review. Check everyone's reviews, you know, like support everyone. You know, so when you're looking at something like Parasyte, like you came to watch here, check other people's reviews too and see what they gotta say. So it gives you a good idea and all that. But I could tell you right now, I like the series. I had nothing against the series. And if I did, trust me, if you watch my video of a girl on the shore, then you're gonna know what the you know, you're gonna know when I don't like a series, okay? And I already said it. A girl on the shore, I don't like the series. That shit was garbage. Trash. So I'm ending it right there. I should have ended 2 minutes ago. I was blabbing non-stop because I'm full of energy. But now I gotta get the out because I gotta do some stuff. So I'm done, man. So let's flip the page.